Hello and welcome to the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival's 93rd Firefighters Parade. This is one of the oldest and most exciting events at the Bloom. The Hang 10 Car Wash Firefighters Parade celebrates our first responders and especially our firefighters. You'll see hundreds of fire engines, our celebrities, marching bands, and our great firefighter marshal. So sit back and enjoy as we bring you this unforgettable event. Hello, I'm Danielle Hedges along with Lisa Herndon.
Hello.
And Ron Cromer. And we are here this year to be here on this beautiful, but it seems like it's like sunshine and then some drops and then
And then the clouds come, and then we're not sure. But right now, it is absolutely beautiful. We did check the weather report right before going on the air, and it looks like, knock on wood, looks like we're smooth sailing here for the rest of to get this parade started and right on through it.
Yeah, and the Kids Blooming Mile just wrapped up, and we're ready to begin the parade this year. Ron, you had a great morning this morning at the firefighter rodeo. You said that you had like a record number of people, right?
Yes, we did. We had I would say 3,000, 3,500 people out there,
Yeah.
and it was
amazing.
a great day. We had the celebrities out there. We had DJ, and we had Anthony Ferreras from Chicago Fire, and it was a real good day. Everybody really enjoyed it, and the kids had a good time.
Yep. And
Really great.
this year, in the past, the antique division would roll through sometimes before we went on the air. Sometimes maybe we would be talking about it. But this year, in a change, we're going to have the antiques throughout the parade. So chances for you to see the old, the new, the history, and all that kind of stuff throughout the parade.
Everything mixed in together. I'm so excited. I've been to this parade for as many years as I can remember, and I'm so honored to be up here sitting next to you. Thank you so much for welcoming me in. And I love the fire trucks. It's so exciting, and to see the kids' faces when they get so excited to see fire trucks, and then the people on the trucks waving to them, and to seeing the lights and hearing the sirens, it's always so exciting. It brings a nice, fun, different element to any kind of parade.
What do you think, Ron, about them incorporating the antiques more into the parade?
Well, we had to do that. It was like we were the volunteers are not as plentiful as they used to be, and the career departments now, and they don't have anybody to bring the apparatus, and so we felt like that this is the year that we need to change. So we put the antiques throughout the parade and invited a lot of people. Well, the assistant director, Paul Lamp, and myself went to Pennsylvania. We went to halfway Maryland to some shows and some stuff, and we talked to a lot of people, and we got a lot of people to come this year that hasn't been here before.
Really?
Good.
So yeah, and it's a lot bigger parade this year than we've had in the past few years. So I'm really excited about the whole thing. It was a big change. Some people liked it, some people didn't like it, and it's the fire services. To me, has always been built on trial and error.
Right.
You try something for 6 months, and if it doesn't work, you go to Plan B. So, this is something we're going to try, and if it works, we're going to continue to do it, and if it doesn't, we'll change it back. So,
You guys made the decision years ago to have the sirens at the end because
Right.
the sirens used
Yeah.
to be the whole time, and people would talk
Right.
about that, and people would loved it, some people hated it. So
yeah, and the little kids, you got to think about these little kids. You could deafen them or hurt their hearing for the rest of their life, because the sirens have gotten louder. It's a lot of different things. Plus, the crowds have gotten larger.
the
There's-
LED lights have gotten brighter.
they're brighter. But you've got a lot more emergencies going on because you have a lot more people. So it came to the point where you couldn't tell whether it was an emergency vehicle was responding to an emergency or they were in the parade, and it was a good thing, and we did it. A lot of people didn't like it, but so be it.
Yeah,
It's worked for the past 10, 12 years.
yeah.
So
Trial and error, like you were saying.
That's it.
Yeah.
And the fire service has been built on that for years.
Yeah.
You try something, and if it doesn't work, well, you go to Plan B.
Yeah. Well, Lisa, you are always a part of the
Yes.
Apple Blossom Festival, and what events have you participated in so far this week?
Well, just this morning, I was emceeing Bloomer's Luncheon over at the university, and always a great party. 1,400 women just having a great time. Cashmere was the band that played today. Massage Envy, always the title sponsor for that. So we have a great time. Lots of prizes and giveaways from all of the sponsors. But, you know, I stand there on stage and I look out at the sea of people, and it's everybody is your best friend. You know, you're just in a room full of 1,400 women, and everybody's saying how wonderful and beautiful, and everyone's in their pink and green.
Yeah.
There's a group of women that I see every year, and there's about 16 of them, but 3 of them drive from Myrtle Beach every year.
Wow.
Now, they are from here, so it makes sense, but they drive 9 hours specifically for bloomers. It's the only event that they attend. So I got to see them again today, so that's always fun, and seeing the people that, you know, you may only see during the bloom. So it's always great to come together and have a good time, of course, and dance and have a good time.
That's for
and,
sure.
Yeah.
And Ron, after you get done here, you usually scoot out and go to the reception afterwards, right?
Yeah.
And there's awards and
We
everything?
go away and give the awards out for the parade, give the awards out for the truck rodeo, a lot of different things going on. We have a nice dinner and stuff. It's really a good deal for everybody. And it's like, I don't know where they came up, but it was like some of the people didn't show up because they thought they had to wear their uniforms, and this and that, you know. And we made it clear this year that, you know, as long as you participated in the parade or you were a volunteer, that helped us throughout the bloom, we invited them.
Yeah.
So
Welcome to
Great.
come.
we want everybody to come over and have a good time.
Come
really.
as you are.
Yep, I
Oh,
saw
yeah,
the
come as you
judges.
are.
I saw some of the judges down here. What kind of things do they judge on?
They judge, well, over at Millbrook, we do the pre-parade judging, and it's done about the cleanliness of the apparatus, the uniforms of the firefighters, the equipment on the apparatus, how clean it is, how the apparatus is equipped. You know, it's like you've got so many different apparatus now that you've got engines, you've got rescue engines, you've got aerial ladders, you've got platforms, you've got. So we cut it back this year so we were having so many trophies left over that we didn't give away, and it was getting to the point where we had to say, okay, we're going to judge aerial ladders 1 and 2, you know, and pumpers, you know, engines, because it was getting to be very expensive buying all these awards, and we weren't giving them away.
Right.
You know.
That's right.
So we had to go with change it.
I'd like to turn your attention there to the screen. DJ Daniel, amazing
Oh,
kid.
yeah.
He is the honorary sheriff for the Apple Blossom Festival, and he joined you out at the fire truck rodeo.
Look at him.
It looks like he had a great time.
He did.
Oh, it's great to see him.
He did.
It's the one that President Trump made an official Secret Server.
That's
Right. Yeah.
Also, Anthony Ferreris.
Yeah, he was there.
Fire marshal, and I hear that you said he drove the fire truck through the obstacle course.
Right.
And he has such.
There he is there.
There he is.
He has
Yeah.
such an interesting story because he actually was a Chicago firefighter.
Yeah, he retired last year.
Yeah, and then he got and was like a person on the show.
He was a consultant.
Yeah.
They hired
Uh-huh.
him as a consultant.
Yeah, he was.
Hey, you're pretty good at
Yeah.
this. Look,
They went into a fire station
And
where he worked,
Yeah.
and they got to talking. He was very cordial to them. So they said, "Well, we need somebody." You know.
Right.
So
And then
they
I
hired
think
him.
it turned into like 40 episodes he's been on or something.
That's
now.
Well, let's see, he's been on 200 episodes.
Oh, it's been more. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's on every episode.
Yeah.
I watch it every day, every week, and I've recorded every one of them. I've got every one of them recorded.
I'm actually more of a 911 girl. And
Bo-
they just killed off their main guy,
I saw
the
that.
captain.
I saw that.
I was bawling last night because they killed him. But the
Spoiler alert. Wait a minute. Spoiler alert.
it's
Now,
all over the internet.
It is, and you know what? I don't even watch the show, but I follow it
Yeah.
on clips on social media,
Yeah.
so I knew exactly what happened. I'm like, this is devastating.
It was so. I read about the actor. He said that it's been on for all these seasons. It was kind of becoming unrealistic because firefighters go through all this crazy stuff, and they live on the shows. They live through it,
Yeah.
but that's not always the case. And
Right.
they wanted to do the honors, and they did the whole firefighters lined up and salute and walking behind the fire truck. It was.
Well, they
it's one of those things that I was crying. It was just a minute. So let's take a quick break. This telecast of the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival Hangten Car Wash Firefighters Parade is being brought to you by Glow Fiber, Trex, Valley Health, and Rubbermaid Commercial Products.
Imagine incredibly fast, refreshingly reliable fiber-to-the-home internet. Now imagine friendly support from real people in your area. That's Glow Fiber. It's ultra-reliable, ultra-fast fiber internet with helpful local support, all from a company that's connected people for over 120 years. Glow Fiber makes it easy to sign up and easy to use, along with straightforward no-contract pricing. Simply brilliant fiber internet. That's Glow Fiber. Visit glowfiber.com today.
Three-time NASCAR champ Joey Logano looks to be making a move here, but he's got a ton of lap traffic to get through.
Oh, and it looks like he's moving into the members-only fast lane here at Hang 10 Car Wash.
Pro move by the Big Kahuna.
They are loving it here at Hang 10.
And he's in the wash first.
Welcome to the Hang 10 Soccer Club, baby.
Hang 10 Car Wash is speeding into your area with unlimited washes. Get your free car wash at hang10carwash.com.
Welcome back to the 93rd Annual Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival Firefighters Parade. I'm Danielle Hedges along with Lisa Herndon and Ron Cromer. And we're getting ready. Ron gave us a heads up. He says there's going to be a Mustang.
Yeah, it's brand new, beautiful.
Yeah, 2025.
And
wow.
It's going to start off the parade. He told that state trooper to hold off till 6 o'clock.
Yes, we want one too. Yes.
Yeah, Joey's a nice guy.
That's great.
So I'd love that VSP is leading us off here. Virginia State Police. Thank you so much to Hang 10 for sponsoring today's parade. I'm so excited to get this started.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, this is the start of it.
Yeah.
He's the first vehicle.
I already see the banner already
Yeah.
coming away.
He's the first vehicle.
Now, usually the first division, it has all the celebrities and all the
Yeah.
kind of people, the dignitaries and all that stuff.
We changed that a little bit. This is like the pre-parade,
Yeah. Okay.
and we got the state police to lead it, and then we got a float this year, which we've never had before,
Oh, okay.
and it's a first responders float.
Oh, beautiful.
I don't want to speed on 81 or
Yep.
66
No,
and
please
have
don't.
him.
No. They're definitely getting
They're
you.
gonna
They're
catch
going to catch up to you.
In my
Yeah.
first, I'm not going to make it.
That's the first one. They just built that one
Wow.
and equipped it for the. They had the first showing at the NASCAR track in
My son would know.
Withville?
Yeah.
I mean, not Withville, but oh man, I lost it.
I too.
Winchester Pipe and Drums is coming down.
They always do such a good job.
Yeah, they do. They're really good. We're working on getting some bigger bands here, bagpipe bands here for the hundreds.
Oh yeah.
That'll be.
We've already started working on it.
Man, so crisp. That just sounds so great. So you were talking about how you've got your event after the parade here for the awards. Also coming up after the parade right here at Hanley High School, we've got fireworks, the fireworks show that is coming up, sponsored by Trex. And I will tell you, the music for this year is Toby Keith, the music of Toby Keith. So I've heard the playlist. and it is going to be a spectacular show. So looking forward to that. It's right here on the lawn at Hanley High School. That'll be a great time.
So the soundtrack will be Toby Keith's music to the
Yep.
fireworks. Oh, that is cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
very, very cool.
Yeah.
So we're going to raise a red Solo cup as Sassy asked us to do.
There'll be red fireworks.
Yeah.
So my question is, we're all still doing fireworks, but have you seen those drone displays? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
start seeing them like in local.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They get intricate and hundreds of them up there.
I know. And I've seen some really cool fireworks displays, and it's going to be really weird to have drone displays in the future.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we got a little bit of space here in the parade, but we see some people rounding the corner there. I guess those bagpipe guys, they were really in the rhythm.
They
Getting
really
right down the
were.
road.
They're good.
Yeah.
It looks like Hang 10 is turning the corner here, our wonderful title sponsor of the parade. They were at Bloomers today, gave away a great prize, $500 car wash package.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Their car washes are really good too.
Good. Yep.
And it's really good to be in this area of Virginia because there's like several locations.
Yeah, there's what, 2 in Winchester, 1 in Front Royal, 1 in Harrisonburg,
Yep.
and 1 in someplace in South Carolina or Georgia.
Look at that. Well, you go on a road trip, you're covered.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you get that monthly or yearly car wash.
yeah. I paid that because I keep my car clean.
The Shaka Club, they call it. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
Hang 10.
I keep my car clean.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Do you have month?
I go do that thing a couple times a week.
Well, I washed my car before coming down, and of course, I get in the car this morning, and my black car is yellow.
Yeah.
Thank
yeah.
you, Paulin.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I have at
They get on me all the time. I wash my school bus.
Oh, yeah. Well, you don't have to worry. You have a yellow school bus, right?
Yeah, but
Worry about
I keep that thing clean.
That's right. So they do have 4 locations, as you were mentioning. 2 affordable memberships. They do at Hang 10, $15 and $25 a month. They're loved for their Shaka Dog Wash. That's included in their Big Kahuna membership. I love
yeah.
all these creative names. Just over a year in business, and man, they are doing it right.
So
They are. They really are.
do they do dog car washes or dog washes?
You can go in there. You can go in there and wash your dog.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what
Shaka
that,
Yeah,
Dog wash.
yeah. You go in there. You can go in there and wash your dog.
yeah, so if
If
have
you're
a Great
Big
Dane
Kahuna, yeah.
and you can't get the Great Dane in your tub, you can take them
There
to
you
the
Yeah.
car wash.
And they've got the dog there with you to let you know.
Yeah. I have to say they probably have the coolest looking vehicle,
Oh, they do.
all the area.
They do. I want to tell you something. I've been to 3 of their car washes. I've been to both of them in Winchester, and I've been to the one in Front Royal. And those people are just out of this world.
That's
Really?
awesome.
Oh yeah, they're right there to help you. You know, they're really good.
That's good.
And all of them are very polite and very respectful.
Yeah.
You know, and that's something you don't see much today.
I love that they're all, as they wave by,
Yeah.
they're doing their.
The hang.
Oh,
There
yeah.
we go. We're doing it right on back to them. There we go.
And they don't discriminate. I see a Jeep and a Bronco. They don't.
Oh yeah, they got a little bit of everything. They got a little bit of everything.
This is our theme banner right here. 98th annual Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival. And Field of Blooms is the theme. That's like has to be one of the hardest things to come up with the theme every year.
Oh my gosh, and it's an amazing story that Jeremy Luttrell tells about how that came to be. Apple Federal Credit Union now. Here comes Apple Federal Credit Union, a pillar of our Winchester community for more than 30 years and a longtime supporter of the Apple Blossom Festival. We thank them. Apple FCU is dedicated to offering rates better than the big banks for both you, your personal and business financial needs. Stop by their branch on South Loudon, see how you can earn $50 with a new youth account. That's for a limited time. Thank you so much, Apple Federal Credit Union.
It looks like they're keeping up that kind of Hawaiian theme.
Yeah, they
up.
are. They sure.
Beach balls and lays.
That's right.
We already have our first apparatus heading this way.
You know who's mixed in there? Our town crier, Doug Stroh-Snyder. I see him walking down through there, ringing his bell.
Oh, yeah, he's right in front of the engine there.
Top placement specialist for the Commonwealth of Virginia Department of Rehabilitative Services for nearly 32 years. Local cable TV with Barry Lee as a host on Cable Talk many times. He's been town crier for 9 years this year. 7 parades and 2 solo walking the sidewalks, ringing the bell. He does it all. He did 2 parades by himself during COVID.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Doug Stroh-Snyder.
We're starting off right here with the Friendship Fire Company out of Winchester, Virginia.
Yeah, we got the city companies first, then the county companies, and then the
Visitors.
the firefighter of the year,
Okay.
Oh, cool.
and we have the fire chief of the year.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, you make sure you point those out to us, okay, when we get to them. You're our man with the knowledge.
That's right. Newly appointed City of Winchester Fire Chief Drew Savage, nearly 2 decades in fire and rescue.
Yeah, he just
Training, operations, and organizational leadership, yeah.
yeah he got sworn in. I don't think he's even started. I don't think he's even
been
started.
named, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's started to work yet.
Welcome to work.
But he's
Putting you in
here.
the parade.
He's here.
This right here is the Shawnee Volunteer Fire and Rescue Company, also out of Winchester. Protectors of the South Side. That's
like
what it
that.
says on
I
the
like
side
that.
of there.
I love how every company has their own slogan.
Little slogan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They got a few apparatuses here in the parade.
Is this the 1989 right here?
Yes.
Very nice.
This is the fire.
That's the older engine.
Oh, cool. Their Fire Academy class
Yep.
in 2020.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Now we're having an antique 1870 Wirt Norse hose cart. That's from Charles Malone from Winchester,
Very cool.
1870. Now, would they have horses that would pull those, Ron? Horses that would pull those, or the men?
Well, no, men pulled that.
Wow.
So another one following another antique, 1880 Rumsey and Company, a 6-man hose cart. That's courtesy of Jennifer Puffenbarger from Wires Cave, Virginia.
Now we got this float here. This is the Winchester
Should have worn my glasses. Fire and Rescue, Foundation.
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't usually have too many floats.
No, and we just started that this year.
That's great.
Winchester Fire and Rescue Foundation formed in 2015, designed to allow our Winchester community to provide in-kind services and financial support to Winchester Fire and Rescue to help ensure department's mission goals and making the city a better place.
And they have their mobile integrated healthcare vehicle behind them. And then now it's time for the James Wood High School Marching Band. Right out of Winchester, Virginia, of course. Jeff Rutherford is the band director.
Then we got Tony. Tony's coming in that the old Sarah Zane engine. I told him up there today, I said, Tony, you got to put your hat on backwards. I said, we won't recognize you. He always has it on backwards in the show.
Oh, there you go.
ask you.
Got to keep it consistent.
He's a great guy.
And like you said, it's really cool to actually have an actual firefighter.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, we love the NASCAR drivers and all that stuff, but that's just so awesome. We have the Frederick County Sheriffs behind him.
Next up on this next float that we have coming up, which is so cool. I got to see this behind the scenes over at the warehouse yesterday. Absolutely beautiful. This is Kirsten Rogers, Virginia Firefighter of the Year.
Yeah.
Brought to you by First Citizen Bank.
Yeah. She's
How
she
do
really went through a lot to get that award.
yeah, what do you have to do to get Firefighter of the Year?
A little bit of everything.
Really?
Yeah. Education. She has done it all.
It's great.
So this float is absolutely amazing. The helmets that you see, the hoses, the fire hydrant, those are all real, legit, actual equipment that they put onto that float. Absolutely beautiful.
And behind the float, there's the fire chief of the year,
Oh, okay.
Jay Ritchie from Harrisonburg.
Wonderful.
He's riding aboard the Hose Company number 4 engine. That's a tough job for sure.
Sure is.
They're from Rockingham, Virginia.
Oh, Jay.
And we're moving right along.
Round Hill.
Round Hill. We got the Round Hill Company with the Miss In-Town Honorary Fire and Rescue Chief, Danica Klein. Beautiful blue dress.
Absolutely.
Ron and I always talk about when the weather, different years, like those poor girls up on those.
Oh, yes.
With the,
Yeah.
this is a perfect day.
Yes, it is.
Sure.
Yeah, it is. I know a couple years it's been kind of cool.
Yeah.
Gee.
Look
And
how beautiful she is.
right behind them, it's the John Hanley High School Marching Band with Doug Harrison as the band director. Of course, this is their home right there within view over there.
They can walk back up there.
Beautiful campus. The pride of this area around here. Doing some Bruno Mars.
Thank you. Oh, man. I love having a good time. I love marching bands.
Here comes something different behind them.
Oh, what do we got coming up?
A tractor drawn aerial.
Oh. I love how they decorate their instruments.
For bloom time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really cool. Now, Ron, you said, what is it that's come? It's right here.
Oh, the tractor drawn aerial came out back there. One's got a driver in the front and a driver in the back.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, Robert Carradine.
Yeah.
You guys. One of my all-time favorite movies,
Yeah.
Revenge of the Nerds. Oh my gosh, I can see him from here.
Yep. Court ambassador.
Oh my gosh. That is awesome. How cool.
Right here we have the Stevens City Fire and Rescue.
Future firefighter there, riding shotgun.
Yep. And a real down.
It is a real dog. I thought it was a stuffed animal.
No, it's a real one.
It's a real one in there.
Yeah.
You're right.
On the back of the fire apparatus, it's Miss Honorary Fire and Rescue Chief Jade Elizabeth Kent.
She is representing Stevens City Fire and Rescue, of course, out of Stevens City. There we go. Absolutely beautiful.
Now this piece right here is a really big one, Ron.
Yeah, it's a new ladder truck. It's what they call a ladder tower.
How many
Oh,
ladders
they got
are
another.
on there?
It's just one. It's just one. It's
In the bucket, they got another down.
it's-
Another Dalmatian.
it's got a bucket on it. It's on a 95 foot. I think
gotcha.
it's 95.
Well, I'll tell
Wow.
you, they know how to get some
No, it's 100 foot. It's 100 foot.
Aw,
100 feet. Wow.
look at him just riding along, or she.
Right, right.
Look,
There we go.
Peekaboo.
Hi, puppy. Oh, lucky. Oh.
There's the new fire chief.
Oh, really? New fire chief?
Oh, the one that hasn't been sworn in
Yeah,
yet.
that's
we
what I was
don't
gonna
know.
ask.
That's him. Yeah, I think he was sworn in. He just hadn't gone to work yet.
This is the chief emeritus.
Chief-
Emeritus.
Emeritus, that's the
Yeah,
word.
yeah.
I knew I was going to mess that up.
That's Chief General Julian Talaferro. He's from Charlottesville. He's the longest serving career fire chief.
Wow.
And right behind him is Henry Shiley, who is the longest serving volunteer fire chief for 53 years.
Unbelievable.
It was consecutive years, 53 years as fire chief.
Wow, sir, I stand and salute you.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's so neat, Ron, that you guys had these people in this parade this year.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, what I was trying to do was have them on the float with Kerrigan
Yes.
and, showing, the older, the newer, and all that, but we kind of got messed up with that.
This is the fire chief of Frederick County Fire and Rescue.
Yes.
I am not going to attempt that name, friends.
Yeah, what is it, Steve?
Malachek.
There you
Malachek.
go. Now, what year do you think this one is?
It looks like a 47 Ford.
47. We'll go with that.
I think it's a 47 Ford.
I don't think we have information about it. We're going to go.
I think it is. I think it's a 47.
I think that's a good guess.
They had a name for those the old trucks like that. That one there is.
It's a ladder truck for sure. Look at that
No,
ladder.
no, that's just a.
I see the ladder.
That's an old pumper, but it's got Sadie written on the fender. That's what they called her, I guess.
Oh, Sadie.
Old Sadie.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard some names of old fire trucks. Hezekiah and I think it was Clifton Forge had an old American of France. They called Hezekiah.
Here's Queen Shenandoah.
So she is a member of Billy Graham's family. They've been coming to this event since 1972. She's a junior at Grace Christian High School in Stanton and is reigning here as our queen, daughter of Maury and Noelle Davis and granddaughter of Ruth Bell Graham. And Noelle was the queen of the festival here in 1993.
And she's riding along with the festival president.
That's right.
I love the whole line of generations
It's
that come
so
back.
cool.
Yeah.
And that's who's following right behind in the vehicles.
It's the Queen's family.
There we go.
You know, we had a few years back. We had John Belushi. He was here, and then his daughter was here.
Yep.
Noelle and Mary Davis.
Yep.
Maury, excuse
Mari,
me.
Yep, the parents of our queen. And then the
She was queen in 93.
93, that's right, yep. And then her grandmother,
Yep.
Ruth Bell Graham, is following behind.
They have such a legacy in North Carolina.
Absolutely, yeah. They
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
State there.
I can remember years ago, we would listen to Billy Graham every. I think it was like Sundays and Wednesdays or something.
Yeah. This is Virginia, Ruth, Reagan, Clayton, and that's their siblings, the Queen's siblings.
Oh, look at that.
They're riding in style today.
Oh my gosh, they sure are.
And here comes some more family. Margaret, Ruth, Banders, Queen's cousin and aunt. So she
They
has
got
a
a nice
big
ride.
support
Yep.
system here.
And following up with the Queen's family, we've got another marching band. We love to hear it. Millbrook High School, of course, out of Winchester. David Sakari is band director.
Cheering them on. That's a unique vehicle.
It's a 1935 Harley Davidson Type 45 motorcycle.
Wow.
That's the brush truck back in 1935.
Thank you, Thomas Herman from Chesterfield, for bringing that up. That is absolutely beautiful.
They probably used it for house fires.
Yeah. Well, that you see on the screen is not a house fire. That's actually barbecue.
Oh.
And we're smelling it.
Yes,
Oh.
we absolutely are. And we were just discussing this, how we did not eat prior to the parade.
And it smells so good.
It sure does. It sure does. Oh, gosh. And we've got Mr. Nationals joining us here coming down the road in just a second. Our sports marshal.
Yeah, he had to stop and pick somebody up.
Well, he picked up Jim Stutzman. Jim Stutzman, he and Jim are buddies.
Oh, cool.
And so we have the Stutzmans to thank for making this work so he could come and join us today. But sponsored by Rubbermaid Commercial Products, Ryan Zimmerman earned that nickname Mr. National and employee number 11 for his longevity, overall impact he had on the Nats franchise. Spent 17 years in the big leagues, become the face of a generation for DC sports enthusiasts. My kids said, both of my kids, when I told them that Ryan was here today, or this weekend, they were like, Mom, there's one person you have to meet. It's got to be Ryan Zimmerman. I said, son, I don't know. I'm going to be sitting upstairs. I don't know if I'll be able to catch him. But
Do you want to run down right now?
yeah, absolutely. I'll just stop the parade.
Just push
real quick.
Ron out of the way.
Yeah. You know what? I could take my selfie with him and my kids wouldn't know. That's what I'm going to do. Take a selfie as he drives by.
With him in the background.
Yeah. There we go.
Yep.
Got it. Nailed it. Sweet. I'll say kids, see?
Woohoo! Well, that's so
yes,
cool.
Stutzmans! Woo! Woo!
Doing a little interview there for the crowd.
All right. Well, that was fun and exciting.
Yeah. We got another Mustang rolling up here. It must be the theme today.
Yeah, a lot of them.
It's our prayer brunch speaker, Angela
Donadio.
Donadio. There we go.
Or Donadio. We're
I
not
don't like
quite
to mess
sure.
up names.
We're not sure. She's a dynamic speaker, author, musician, and an advocate who inspires others to, quote, make life matter through faith, service, and mission. So we're so glad that she was able to join us today.
We've got this antique 1944 Chevy MS Pumper.
Yep.
Out of my neck of the woods, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
That's one of the first trucks was built after the war.
Really? That's a nice one.
It was probably built during the war, but a lot of those the pieces of apparatus back then had all brass on them.
I don't see a lot of brass on that one.
Nah, a lot of them did. Then they
I hear that.
chromed them.
Oh, here's another one of our favorites. Well, Smokey Bear. Where's Smokey Bear?
I know, that's what I was just looking for.
I was standing up for Smokey Bear.
I get excited every year I see him. But this is the Virginia Department of Forestry, and they left Smokey Bear behind.
All right, I've got to tell you, Brian Mitchell, my favorite all-time Redskin, the first Redskin to throw, receive, and rush for a touchdown.
Man, you are a fan. Look at that.
He was good. There was no doubt about it.
Yes, that's it. I love it. Look, I have goosebumpies.
Here's the Lieutenant Governor of Virginia.
Winsome Sears, hello. And the second gentleman of Virginia riding shotgun there.
And they're in their pink and green.
That's
looking
right.
good.
I hope she's the next governor.
All right, you can hear a lot of people cheering. I think it's a combination of her and the next band coming up the way.
Shenandoah High School Marching Band. I love seeing our local bands in these.
Oh, yeah.
22-time VBODA honor band, 12-time VMEA Blue Ribbon Music Department, 8 straight unanimous superior ratings assessment, and the 2023 VMBC Championship State Finalist Band. Spring Trip, they just performed last month in Disney World in Orlando, Florida, which we were just talking about earlier.
That takes a lot of fundraising to do those
It sure
trips.
does.
Yeah.
Shenandoah High School Warriors. Joel Cosner is band director.
I bet they did that probably over spring break, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan? Yep, the Shenandoah High School Marching Band. Following up with them, we've got the 1954 MacBee Model Pumper. Thank you to Michael Hamilton out of Boonesboro, Maryland.
Yeah, I don't believe he's in there.
No, it's
I'm sorry.
It's a 1958 Crown.
It's a 56.
96. 56.
Oh my gosh, Crown Fire Coach engine.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, John Ford III out
They're-
of Waverly, PA.
And they're you don't see many of them on the East Coast.
Really?
No, they were all West Coast fire engines.
Really?
Los Angeles, Sacramento,
Oh, yeah, it says Sacramento on the side.
San Francisco, all of them had Crowns. And Crown built school buses.
Oh, really?
School buses and fire trucks.
I can kind of see that, the front look of it.
Yeah.
Old school.
Oh, yeah. They, Crown Coach Corporation, they were really good.
Following up behind them, we've got Middletown Volunteer Fire and Rescue Company. They have the Miss Honorary Fire and Rescue Chief Madison Elizabeth Cowden. Beautiful green dress.
Absolutely.
Beautiful crown, too. I love that crown. We got the Old Dominion Historical Fire Society coming up.
Yeah, it's that belongs to Jimmy. I can't pronounce his last name.
We can.
He's a fire marshal in Prince William County. And he's a fire chief in Luckett's in Loudoun County.
Yeah.
And he bought that from Leesburg Fire Department years ago
Oh, I see. Yeah.
and restored it. Well, he's kept it up. Jimmy furnishes a lot of stuff today. He brought a trailer in there for us to use and Kubotas to side-by-sides for us to use. Jimmy's a good man. And he's the director of the Northern Old Dominion Fire Society.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, they definitely are a staple every year in the Firefighters Parade.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. They're really good.
Oh my gosh, look at this little sweet car for these two little sweet angels.
This is Little Miss Shelby Rutherford. Clearbrook Volunteer Fire and Rescue.
go.
Ooh, I like this one. The white with the red, white, and blue
Oh, that
on the
is
front.
sharp.
Yeah,
That is
they're pretty sharp.
really
That's pretty sharp
nice.
piece of fire apparatus.
That's Clearbrook Fire and Rescue.
Yeah, they just acquired that. They bought it used and fixed it all up, and it's really served them good.
Yeah,
it's
Miss-
another truck for the county.
Miss Clearbrook Alexis Woodward and Junior Miss Layla Adams.
And following up with that, of course, Clearbrook Fire and Rescue, their ambulance. Now here's our Smokey Bear.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
I think the other guys jumped the line.
I think they did because
No,
I thought
he-
that was a truck that belonged with them.
I think that was a mistake because that was a Virginia forestry truck,
Okay.
Yeah.
and this is the United States Forestry Service.
Oh, well, they were trying to put Smokey with the...
And they found that old truck and completely restored it.
It's beautiful.
They really did a good job on that thing.
It even
old
has
fire
like
engine.
the old signage of Department of Agriculture on there.
Yeah, it's a 56 Chevrolet, I think. And then there's their newer piece. And these two here were bought, I think it was 2 years apart. But
These-
one's an open cab, one's a closed cab, but they're sort of identical.
So this is
Vienna Fire Department.
Yep, 1959 Maximum Motors Model F750.
Yeah. One's a convertible, one's not. I think they bought this one first and they found out it was cold in the wintertime.
Yeah.
So they bought this one.
And this one's the 1964 one. Oh,
Oh, nice.
he got on it right there.
Oh, they sound good.
Yeah, they do. This is
Miss Apple Blossom.
Yep.
Kira Sledge joining us.
Oh, she's got the wave. She's got that beautiful wave.
Absolutely beautiful. And following up with Miss Apple Blossom, Virginia's Royal Elite Senior Miss Camden Wilson in another Mustang.
Yeah. They're just showing off now.
They
That's all.
absolutely
That's
are.
all they're doing.
They absolutely are.
They got to show the mufflers off. Those old 08 V71 sound good.
They almost need to be in the siren division, I feel like.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what do we got here, Ron?
I think that's a 57 Ford.
All right.
57 or 58 Ford.
Well, I've got a 1960 Ford F800.
Oh, they got a Husky in the window. Look at that
Oh,
Husky.
they do. Oh.
We got another official car coming up. Miss Virginia 2024.
Carlia Swanson.
What a beautiful name.
Somebody knows her.
That's what I was gonna say,
They're
she has some
hollering
fans.
for Carlia out here. Yeah.
Now behind her, we've got the Gore Volunteer Fire Company from Gore, Virginia.
And following behind them, we've got their Miss Honorary Fire and Rescue Chief, Hannah Bradford.
This looks like the Red Cross coming our way.
Our next entry is special units from the American Red Cross. We have a strong network of volunteers, donors, and partners that assist over 200 local families impacted by disasters. They've installed
Of course, last year, we had a lot of events, natural disasters that the American Red Cross had to step in and do stuff for.
Yep, that's right. The American Red Cross of the Greater Shenandoah Valley has assisted over 200 local families impacted by local disasters, installed more than 1,900 smoke alarms, collected more than 14,000 units of life-saving blood, hundreds of services to members of the armed forces, veterans and their families, trained over 7,000 in first aid and CPR. They're always there to help in time of need, turning compassion into action.
And don't forget, you can donate. Just get more information about where you can donate at redcrossblood.org. They're always in need of blood donations. This is the black sheep right here, Ron. This one right here.
I wonder what they did to get that title.
Like we said, we love the nicknames. It says, "Don't hate us 'cause you ain't us."
Where did you even read that?
That's on the front.
Oh, I
On
can't
the-
even see. You know what? I needed to be wearing
That's
my glasses
Gainsboro.
today. Yeah,
Gainsboro, Virginia.
that's right. And following them is 2025 Miss Apple Blossom Outstanding Teen, Olivia Pacheco.
up next. Olivia Pacheco, 17-year-old Forest Park High School student. She is Miss Apple Blossom Teen.
This is a 1963 Ford Galaxy 500. Or how do you don't say Galaxy, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Galaxy
spelled with-
500.
It's spelled with an IE, so I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, yeah.
And that was not a real dog in the window.
No, I
No.
know.
Okay, okay.
I was so excited about the other ones. Then we've got this antique 1964 Alf 900 series pumper.
That's another one. You had mentioned the white color, the one earlier.
Oh, yeah.
It's sharp.
Sharp looking.
That'll definitely show the yellow pollen, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
This is
1964 Alf 900 series pumper, thanks to Joe Fitzgerald out of Brookville, Maryland.
this is an 83 Pierce.
Yeah, there was a lot of those around back in the day. Back in the day,
Yeah.
those cab over Fords.
Uh-oh, Ron, they're coming to get you. There's
Oh,
the
yeah,
school
they are.
bus.
Look out.
Uh-oh, kids are hanging their hands out the window. What are you going to do? Winchester City Public Schools Transportation, they're always in need of bus drivers. Coming up here is Star Tannery, Company 17 Volunteer Fire Department.
That's Frederick County.
From the Star Tannery Company number 17 Volunteer Fire Department, there's Louise Garrett. Louise, how are you? In an F-250. Hello, Louise.
Greenwood.
Was the first female EMT in Frederick
Oh, that's a big truck.
Louise Garrett. Give her a round of applause.
Well,
Greenwood.
fitting for a
Yeah, she's
an
up there
honorary.
high.
Yeah, yeah.
Her name's Sage Danielle Haley. I think she wins the award for highest honorary
Yeah, she is the highest.
rescue chief. Oh man, she's
Yeah, watch your head.
yeah the power
the power
lines.
lines.
Ooh,
Yeah,
she
I
did
know.
kind of
Yeah.
duck down a little bit. I know I would. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Some more the Greenwood brush truck. And I tell you, Ron, the recent like SUVs that the emergency responders have,
Serve
that has
vehicles,
that
yeah.
has really helped out.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the North Mountain Fire and Rescue.
It takes a lot of wear and tear off the engines
Yeah.
running EMS calls.
Miss Honorary Fire and Rescue Chief Emma Isabel Barenclaw.
All the way from Mountain Falls, wagon number 19.
This is Miss Virginia Association of Fairs 2025, Natalie White. I didn't even know that that was a thing.
So it is. So they have the Miss Virginia USA.
Okay.
There's Miss Virginia, and then there's the Association of Fairs.
Fairs.
Oh, okay.
So all of the
Which all
local
of them
fairs.
participate.
Oh, well, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I just learned something.
Oh, yeah, it goes from the fair to the, I mean, it's
Yeah,
a big
oh,
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the Valley Health Medical Transport. My brother one time he was sick and he had to be transported in one of those.
They brought their helicopter out.
We saw it
Today.
in the footage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they brought their helicopter out there today,
Yeah, very cool.
which was very neat.
Everybody loves to see a helicopter land.
Now here comes that tractor drawn aerial I was telling you about.
Okay.
We had one like this back in, we got it in 1989. Mm-hmm. And it was identical to this. Matter of fact, Fairfax County had 3 of them. Truck 8, Truck 11, and Truck 18, I think it was. But anyhow, we ended up with Truck 8. And we completely redid that ladder truck. Took us 9 months to redo it. But we put a top on it, enclosed the tiller cab and everything. And we used the thing for 12 years.
Really? Wow.
Well, there it is, Fairfax County.
Yeah, it's an old Fairfax County truck.
That's the.
I think that's Truck 11.
Yep,
it
says.
is Truck 11.
Yeah.
I always love these with the driver in
They
the
had,
back.
they had 3 of them, Truck 8, Truck 11, and Truck 18. And they were all the same model, 66 and Seagraves. That's the best job in the fire department right there.
Yeah, being on the
so
back.
cool.
Are you saying that from experience?
Yeah, that's the best job in the fire department.
Reynolds Store, I just drove past them when I was going up 522 today.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, Volunteer Fire and
On the way
Rescue.
to Berkeley Springs.
Yep, I was coming from Berkeley Springs to Winchester. I'm like, hey, I know them.
1995 Pierce Quantum, the 2001 Pierce Quantum, and 2017.
Wow, look
And
at
this
that.
engine they bought was at Daytona. The Daytona Motor Speedway had that engine, and they bought it from them.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's
I
pretty
think that's
impressive.
right. I think I'm right.
Hey, it's a good legend to start, right? So we got two beautiful ladies up here, Miss Reynolds Store Kaylee Stout and Miss Reynolds Store Lily Ballinger Coca.
This is Trex's engine.
Trex has an engine?
Yeah, they have so many fire alarms out there.
They just gave them their own engine.
They bought a little fire truck.
Well, they are the division sponsor of Division 2. We're in Division 2 now.
Yes.
That's funny that Trex has their own.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
That's pretty great. And leading off right behind Trex, leading Division 2, City of Winchester Mayor Les Veach, accompanied by his wife Sabro. She likes to call herself the Flo, First Lady of Winchester. You see she's got a name tag on there that says Flo.
Yeah, she's our director for the firefighters activities.
Oh, she does so much for the Apple Blossom Parade. She is highly involved for years. She's been doing
yes,
this.
she really is.
Another marching band coming down, you guys. Randolph-Macon Academy, directed by Michael D'Amato. This is the marching band and parade unit from Randolph-Macon. They are in Front Royal, composed of award-winning Academy Band, Color Guard, and Flag Corps, carrying the flags of 50 United States. Cadets hail from 24 states and 16 countries across the globe.
So, Lisa, we like to play this game every year. Find your flag from your state.
Yeah. We do this every year.
We have traditions.
I'm glad to be a part of it.
We're incorporating you.
Yeah, they got all 50 flags.
They're not in order.
Oh, right there. I found it.
Yeah.
Right there in the front. Right there on the screen.
Hello, friends. Kathy Bell, the legendary Misfit Jeepers. That's what. I don't know that one. All right. And this is Ronnie Lewis Jr., City of Winchester
Police chief.
Police Chief. This telecast of the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival Hang 10 Car Wash Firefighters Parade is being brought to you in part by Ohm's Funeral Home, American Woodmark, First Bank, and Rubens Health.
At Ump's Funeral Home, after the funeral, we've always invited families to the graveside for a final farewell. For those preferring cremation, after the funeral or the memorial service, we now offer a memorable goodbye in our private cremation suite. The suite lets you stay connected right through the cremation process. Spend time with family in reflection or prayer, or just sharing special moments. Loved ones are near and dear to you. At Ump's, so is the cremation experience.
Welcome back to the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival's 93rd Firefighters Parade. Thank you for joining us. It's beautiful. We're having a great time, and the fire apparatuses are amazing. And we're going to jump right back into it.
That's right, Elliott Island. I see them rolling by. And now this is that car I was talking about, Kathy Bell and the legendary Misfit Jeepers. Looks like they're now joining us. Yep.
The Jeep Brigade.
I love the duck thing that the Jeep people do now.
I do too.
I'm a little bit envious that like they don't do that for Volkswagen, Passats. Like,
you need to start something then.
I do.
They gave me, when I bought my Jeep, they gave me a duck, and I said,
"What is this for?"
I said, "What's this for?" Oh, we give everybody a duck.
Oh,
did you put it in your window or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But then I've had them put on my door handle.
Yeah, you get
on
ducked.
my dash.
Yes.
Well, you
that means that they like your car.
I guess.
You understood the assignment then.
That's exactly right.
Behind the Jeepers here.
I think I've gotten 8 or 10.
Oh, that's awesome. We've got Dan Cunningham, Frederick County Fire and Rescue Association president.
That's a pretty old antique. Old American France.
This is a 1973 American LaFrance pumper.
Show off a little bit.
And followed by a 1974 Dodge Steinbach Power Wagon brush truck. Thank you to Ray, who brought that to us from Harper's Ferry to enjoy today. Oh, that's everybody's favorite. Frederick County Sheriff Lenny Milholland.
I think DJ's with, well,
No, he's
DJ
not
was
with them
with him.
right now.
No, he's not there right now. With him is Kemper R. Belford, nominee for United Way Youth Volunteer of the Year.
Oh my gosh, how amazing.
Yeah.
He's got who?
Volunteer of the Year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Youth volunteer, yeah.
Lenny's the only sheriff has been a city sheriff and a county sheriff.
Yep.
We got a drug enforcement administration talking about one pill can kill, the DEA.gov, one pill. And of course they do the annual, last weekend was the drug collection.
Drug take back, yeah.
We got another antique. This is a 1976 Forward Oren pumper. It says in memory of Billy Klein.
Oh. Following up that, we've got a 1977 Hendrickson bean pumper, part of Old Dominion Historical Fire Society.
Yeah, they don't even make those anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there
he is.
Yeah, DJ.
DJ Daniels following him there,
There he is.
all by himself.
There's
Everybody
DJ.
on your feet. Wow. Oh my gosh, DJ Daniels' story is so amazing and so inspirational. Wanted to be in law enforcement, has been recognized by so many agencies across the country and by our president as an honorary Secret Service agent, and it's just wonderful. We're so honored to have him here with us.
And he's an honorary Frederick County.
That's exactly
Frederick
right, yeah.
Yep.
Made him an honorary fire chief today, too. We gave him a nice, the city of Winchester gave him a nice white helmet.
Oh,
really?
how special.
Yeah, with a shield on it. Honorary fire chief. He's such a great kid. He really is.
I've heard amazing things about him.
Oh,
Some
he
friends of
is.
mine in the law
You say
enforcement
something to
community
him
have met him.
I mean, he'll come right back.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that he is able to pursue that dream of being a police officer and set examples for other kids to join.
He is, he's still got a lot of problems, and his dad keeps a close eye on him.
Absolutely.
He could have seizures and stuff,
Oh, yeah.
but he's doing real well.
Good.
He
Glad to
really
hear
is.
that. Yeah, we've got some more of our antique division. And behind them, we got Timberville, Virginia.
Then we got Woodstock.
So On top, is that on top of Woodstock, Miss Out of Town Honorary Fire and Rescue Chief Danielle Wetzel.
That's one of the few fire departments in Shenandoah County that's still all volunteer. Do a good job up there.
The yellow one that's there in the picture, it's a 1981 Hahn HCP 16 pumper, and it's out of Carlisle, PA. My dad was just up in Carlisle last week because they have that big, like, Carlisle flea market swap
Oh, yeah.
meet with all the
Yeah.
cars and stuff.
We went up there to, we go to the truck show up there every year.
Yeah, they have all different events up that
And
way.
this gentleman here has got 4 different engines and ladder trucks from OWL Fire Department.
Wow.
This right here is 2025 National United States West Virginia Princess Madison McKinley. She is loving life.
She absolutely is. America's 911 Foundation, 9/11 Foundation funds college scholarship program for children of active first responders who each day place their lives on the line for all of us. The foundation assists emergency organizations with funds, materials, equipment, and volunteers when needed. Never forget, September 11th, 2001.
This one right here is the antique 1983, what is it? Stuffin' Dulge Pulper? Is that how you say it?
Sutphin Deluge?
There you
Yeah. Baco Ration. He really helped us out today too. He's a good guy.
And behind them, we have another band. It's Daniel Morgan Middle School out of Winchester, Virginia. I love during the Firefighters Parade, we get to have middle school bands. It's such a great opportunity for them.
They're really good.
Inspired.
Really good.
Ready to run the steps.
I don't know. For me, it's Eye of the Tiger. I just have to say.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll give you that.
Did a really good job.
Laura Philpoo is their band director. Thank you for joining us.
Maximum fire protection.
1986 Pierce C8000 pumper joining us.
Yeah, there was a lot of those things built back in the 80s.
And they got a good looking crew on top, riding
sure do.
along. Behind them, we've got the Clark County Fire and Rescue Fire Chief Wayne Wetzel. And we got this beautiful red Corvette behind them. Night, 2025 Miss Frederick County Fair. How would we pronounce
Avery
that?
Arnica.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
People couldn't pronounce my daughter's name because it's spelled
after
weird.
the 3 of us up here ought to get a name, at least a name right, you know?
I think so. We got this.
We got from the Antique Division, 1986 Hahn HCP pumper. we've talked about those before. I think there's a lot of those out there.
Yeah, they are. But shame they don't make them anymore.
Would you say they were really good?
Yeah, they were back in the day. They
Yep.
were. Yes, indeed, they were.
All right, following that, we have our 2025 apple pie baking contest winners. I was able to join Barry Lee out there yesterday, and it was just so exciting and so amazing. So congratulations to them.
So do they have different divisions of apple
So
pie?
they do. So Jillian Black, who is on the far side, she was our youth winner. She won 2 years in a row. And then there's the adult division. Federal Bureau of Investigation.
DOJ.
Yeah, they were out there today. They had a tent set up. Here comes the rest of the OWL stuff.
Oh, yeah. We had them a little bit earlier out of Carlisle, Pennsylvania.
He has, I think, he has about 20 fire trucks.
Occoquan, Woodbridge, and Lake Ridge. OWL.
Yeah, that's what it stands for.
Aquan, Woodbridge, Lorton.
What did I say?
Oh, our information back at the booth was wrong.
And Lorton.
Lorton.
I don't know if Lake Ridge existed back when those were.
Probably not. I think that's new.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
This is a 1994 Centurion 350 EMS Chief Buggy.
Now, it crushes me that 1990 is an antique.
An antique, yeah. That really is quite hurtful. You're right. I wouldn't have ever noticed that, but thank you. Thank you for that.
Right here we have the official car for the 2025 National Wartime President, Rebecca Becky Lane.
Followed up by Berkeley Springs Volunteer. Nope. That's
It's
another
still
OWL.
Yeah.
Yeah, that man.
And their big rescue squad.
Yep.
Yeah.
The 540 Racers and Cruisers Club.
They
And you
hold
know,
monthly car shows. They have meets, like from April to November they're having meets. And they help collect toys. This is really cool for Winchester Medical Center Pediatric Center. And many of their members, they win awards for their drag racing. They do a lot. But I love what the car clubs do is giving back so much to the community.
that's exactly what I was going to say, is that it's not just all about the cars and showing off your cars. It is, but
Right.
when they do these cruise-ins and car shows and stuff like that, they give money towards scholarships and helping kids and all that kind of stuff, which
Yeah.
is awesome.
Sounds great.
We got a wide range here. And of course, with the electric cars, the muscle car situation, it's good to have these car shows and stuff. Oh, I
Yeah,
sneezed.
just
Sorry,
show 'em
sorry.
off.
Bless you. Remember we were talking about that pollen on the car. Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have these car shows and everything for kids to see what real muscle cars are.
Yeah.
Because here
What
in the
real-
future, they might not hear that
real
revving
cars
sound.
are.
Yeah.
I mean, even for NASCAR, they're trying to do electric NASCAR
No.
circuit. It's just not the same.
No, we do not
No,
want
it's
that in
not.
our house.
That says Camaro.
You know, you go from sounding good to no sound.
Yeah.
Just not good. Look at that, man.
The exhaust fumes.
Yeah,
are tickling my nose.
yeah, I'm getting that
Smell like you're burning nitro in that thing.
Yeah.
now. Woo!
Woo.
Man, look at that Ford Ranchero. That thing is beautiful.
Oh my goodness. right.
He's kind of scary. He's like the alien
the
guy.
Predator.
Predator. That's what he is.
Yeah.
I was close because
You
they
were
did fight
Alien
each
versus
other.
Predator. They sure did. Coming down Hanley Boulevard right now, we have Frederick County Combined Middle School bands. Sarah Paul, BJ Norris, Greg Abel, and Noah Flanagan, directors, made up of students from all 4 middle schools. So that's Ayler, Admiral Byrd, Frederick County Middle, and James Wood Middle School.
That is a bunch of kids coming up through there.
Sure is.
Cool how they combined and
Yeah.
they just have their comfy clothes on
yeah.
and just getting that experience of you know
for
going
sure.
through the parade.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break. This telecast of the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival Hang 10 Car Wash Firefighters Parade is being brought to you in part by Valley Cycle Center, Massage Envy, Tolly Dental, and Hang 10 Car Wash. We'll be right back.
You do things your way. Your bank should too. From banking to lending to wealth management. When you need financial services built just for you, we're the bank for that. What's important to you matters to us too. You've got your hands full. We're here to make things like banking, loans, and investment services more manageable so you can focus on what really matters. We'll look at your financial services needs holistically and come up with solutions that fit your life just the way you like.
What makes Trex worth it? As the industry leader, we create a product both our employees and our customers can be proud of.
It makes me feel proud that, hey, my team made this, and this is going to be on someone's house one day.
I take a lot of pride when I go places and see our product, and I'm very proud to say that I'm part of this company.
Every board we make is more than 95% recycled materials.
Everything that we're doing, you can really see the impact, and it makes you feel really good.
Trex, proud to be locally grown.
To the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival 93rd Annual Firefighters Parade. We're so glad to be with you tonight. We're catching our breath for a second.
We are, and we're catching a breath of fresh air after the car club comes by and revs. It sounded awesome, but man, that took a couple minutes to waft out of here. But this has been so exciting and so fun, and I have to thank you guys for allowing me to join you this year. I'm learning so much from you about all of the apparatus and everything that like the history of it, things that you don't think about, and you want, and they look pretty, and they sound cool, and they look cool, but there's so much that goes into this.
Oh yeah.
And so to learn about these apparatus from you, is pretty impressive.
You take some of the antiques that come through here.
Mm-hmm.
They cost like back in the day like $5,000 or $6,000, $8,000, $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
Today, the same piece of fire apparatus is $1 million.
Unbelievable. That puts it into perspective.
$1 million.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a ladder truck. In 1966, a ladder truck would cost you about $70,000.
Whoa.
Today, it's going to cost you almost $2 million.
And it's got a lot of technology in it nowadays.
Yeah, that you can't figure it out anymore.
Everybody's retreating because we're having a rain shower currently.
Wait, we are?
Yeah.
Oh.
Everybody's running to underneath the covers. I can see 'em.
Okay, now I see it, but we're under our
Yeah,
nice
now I
cozy
see it.
tent
We're
right
good.
here, so
We're good.
no rain in here.
We're under a
Sorry
canopy
about it.
unless something falls in the electrical system and
Oh my gosh.
electrocutes us or
Well,
something, but we'll be all
I
right.
hope that does not happen.
Somebody will come up here and revive us.
Well, I guess we can't say nobody's going to rain on my parade. Ha ha ha.
Because it sure did. It sure did.
I guess something happens, Lee will come up here and revive us.
I hope so. My goodness.
Well, even though it is raining a little bit, the Winchester Frederick County Youth Football League is heading up the boulevard here.
So they've been around for over a decade. They serve our local community. They offer skills in football and cheerleading to kids. This is cool. They start at 3 and go up through 13. So they've taken awards for Super Bowl championships as well as multiple first places for our local cheerleading competition. And then many of their athletes have gone on to participate on the teams in local high schools and into college. So they say that they like to help our athletes bloom into their full potential.
Yep. So we have the football players here, and then, of course, if you have football players, you have to have cheerleaders.
Well, you most certainly do.
Oh, yes. You got to have cheerleaders.
Yep, and they're back there. You know, they're really talking about, across our country, really talking about flag football.
I love flag football.
Yeah. And, you know, there was a lot of talk about that during the Super Bowl and all that kind of stuff. And it doesn't matter, boy, girl, whatever, you know, starting the flag football leagues around
What's
the
this
country.
pickleball?
Pickleball? You want to know what pickleball is?
Oh, my.
Well, let's see.
I hear about it, but I don't know what it is.
It's kind of like less intense tennis.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay.
the net and the shoot, the paddle are different.
Okay.
And everything, but
Sort of
yeah.
like handball?
I don't know, because you don't hit it against the wall. You're outside and you have a court and stuff like tennis. So.
All right.
I don't see
Now I know a little bit more than I did.
Yeah. We don't see
See,
any.
we're learning from each other, you guys. This has been such a fruitful event for us.
Yes, it is.
Oh, they're cheering Apple Blossom.
Apple Blossom.
Come on, do some flips.
I don't think they're tall enough to do that. One kid said, I don't want to be on TV.
You know, I'll tell you something. The cheerleaders in these high schools
Yeah.
really put forth a lot of effort.
Oh, they are legit athletes.
I mean,
They're
oh,
tumbling,
yeah.
the
It is.
acrobatics.
I took the cheerleaders from Strasburg to Richmond for the state finals. And you'd be surprised, all those girls down there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
You cannot say that
And
that is
some
not
of the
a
things
sport.
they do.
Yeah. Behind them, we've got the Girl Scouts of America.
Troop 1617 right here sitting at our table. They have raised several $1,000s for a number of local organizations this year alone, including the Evans Home. They've made Valentine's Day cards for local nursing home residents and teachers and bus drivers, and they've done so much. They've earned about 30 badges and awards so far this year.
There they are.
Their goal, they say, is to try and make our community aware of how to help others and spread kindness. Always happy to make a difference and welcome others into their cause.
Right here, we've got the 2025 Miss Military Star, West Virginia Elite, Kelly Dodson, and Little Miss 2025, Cadence Dodson.
Cadence Dodson's mother and daughter pageant queen duo. So that's cool. They do mother and daughter time, and they are working towards their Presidential Service Award by volunteering with several nonprofits.
That's a military fire engine right there.
Is it really? I was trying to figure it out, yeah.
It's a military fire engine.
And from Luckett's.
Yeah, they really helped us out today, too, over there to rodeo. They furnished our trailers so we could have air conditioning and
oh, nice.
So on and so forth. And they furnished the gate of the Kubotas plus another side-by-side. They really helped us out. Jimmy really helped us out today, along with Luckett's Volunteer Fire Department.
And then we got Glasgow Volunteer Fire Department.
Now, that truck right there
yes.
was almost $1 million. The next one was almost $1 million. And the next one was almost $1.5 million.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I mean, to tell you, that's a lot of money in fire apparatus right there.
Of course, we've got the one that does the tricks. Somebody's in the back driving the back end.
Mm-hmm.
That's Ron's favorite place to be right there.
Yep. That's so neat.
It takes a... Do you have to go to school to learn how to do that nowadays? Or do
Well,
you just put somebody in there?
We train people to do it, you know.
Yeah.
Just like anything else, you have to have proper training or they'll turn you loose. But
So I'm getting a little excited because I believe this is Optimus Prime right here.
This is absolutely Optimus Prime.
I'm ready
right
for him
here.
to transform. Come on. Be a transformer.
That is super cool. What a fun truck to have to take to events.
that thing
and
is
he
out of
even
this
has
world.
the, see on the front he has the...
Oh, the Transformers logo. Yep.
Yeah, Optimus.
He's playing the theme.
I'd like to ride in that.
That thing is just out of this world. I'll tell you it is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Listen to that sound system. Optimus Prime is sponsored by the Timber Works Tree Service and Tree Care. And believe me, recently, we've been having with these storms and everything through the area, we've been needing some tree service, that's for sure.
They can do about anything.
We got a tanker right here. This is Middle Way Volunteer Fire from Kearneysville, West Virginia.
Yep.
That's a nice tanker.
Some more middle way vehicles.
Got the brush truck. And then we've also been having a lot of forest fires recently in the area. This is Connickville Volunteer Fire Department from Mount Jackson. Did I pronounce that right?
Yeah, Mount Jackson, Connickville, yes.
Yep.
Chief Leslie Ludwig.
That looks like that can hold a bunch of fire.
They got a real good fire department back there in the country too.
Now I work in Berkeley Springs, so these guys here are
These
from
are your
my
people.
neck of
These
the
are your
woods.
people.
Yeah, Berkeley Springs.
Berkeley Springs, West
Volunteer
Virginia.
Fire Department. And I was talking about storms a week ago. We had storms come through Berkeley Springs, Hedgesville, Spring Mills, Hagerstown, and these guys were out there cleaning up, helping out.
Boy, they had a big fire over there about, I don't know, but 50 years ago, I guess. That big hotel burnt.
Oh, yes. Everybody up there
Killed
talks
13
about that
people.
all the time.
Man, that was awful.
That's Cape and Bridge Fire Department, brush truck.
I wish that sun would go down.
Yeah.
I had it earlier today,
I
or at the
can't see
beginning. I'm
nothing
so
now.
sorry.
We're at Cape and Bridge.
Is that Cape Bridge?
Yep.
Oh, now here comes my fire truck.
All right, talk to me.
This is John H. Enders Fire Department. And that's one of the few B-model Macs that still, they use it all the time.
They still use that?
Yeah, they still use it. They
Wow.
took good care of that thing. I mean, it's in immaculate condition. And I'm pretty sure they still use it on brush fires and stuff.
Brush fires. I was going to ask you what kind of
Yeah,
fires
it's-
they use it on.
It's a nice truck. Timmy Weir really babies that thing.
John H. Enders Fire Company, Berryville. They got a good representation this year.
Yeah. Man, I can't see nothing now.
Sorry.
I gotta put my sunglasses.
This is a Tonka truck. I don't remember a Tonka truck looking like that. Look at that tire in the back.
So this is a ghost ship right here. Multiple Best in Show winners, been featured on numerous trucking pages and music videos. There we go.
Whew.
Wow, yeah, we do have that sunshine right in our eyeballs.
Man.
All three of us now.
This is Purcellville Volunteer Rescue Squad.
Just up Route 7 in Loudoun County.
Yep.
Volunteer Fire and Rescue Squad in Loudoun County, Virginia, F5 deputy.
I see a couple of honoraries rolling down here.
Yep. This is Elkton Volunteer Fire Company.
Volunteer Fire Company Assistant Chief Michael Smith. We traveled 75 miles to be here.
Miss Honorary Fire Rescue Chief Peyton Chad Downey.
And then Riley Sheevers. She's Junior Miss Elkton Fire Chief.
The 2024 Junior Miss Elkton Fire Chief was Riley Sheevers and Peyton Downey.
This is Cape and Valley Volunteer Fire from Wardensville.
Yeah, they're back up there in the mountains.
Yeah. I love that the ones, you say this when we do this every year, and they come and make that journey here to be a part of this.
It's amazing.
It's
They
really
really do.
great.
It's very special.
A lot of people do.
And
You
then,
know, it takes a lot of effort to do that.
oh, yeah. And then behind them is Luray Volunteer Fire Department.
Lou Ray.
And that's another all-volunteer fire department. They have no career people.
Is that becoming more of the trend to have?
Well, yeah, a lot of departments are, the counties are hiring career people and they're putting them in different stations, but Luray, Woodstock, Edinburgh, they don't have any. I think Edinburgh might have now, but Woodstock doesn't. Luray doesn't. There's still a few around that don't.
Does my out-of-townness show when I say Luray?
Luray.
Hooray
No,
for Luray.
Luray. It's Luray.
Hooray for Luray.
But Luray. So we've got the Shenandoah River Keeper, selected as one of the top nonprofits in the D.C. Northern Virginia area, grassroots on-the-water organization dedicated to fighting pollution and creating healthy rivers and streams.
Now out of Maryland, we have Mogginsville Volunteer Fire Company. That's over by Hagerstown. I don't remember them being here before, Ron, Mogginsville.
No, they started coming back. We contacted a lot of fire departments over the summer, and they're coming back.
That's great. This is H.N. Funkhauser and Company Diesel Exhaust Fluid Bulk Tanker.
And looks like we are followed by Straight Pressure Auto Club. Newer car club in Winchester likes doing these events for families and children and doing what they can for the community.
Ron, are you a Dunkin' or a Starbucks kind of guy?
I say yes, whatever's in front.
Sheets.
There we go.
Well, right now we got Dunkin'.
Handy Mart's a division of H.N. Funkhauser and Company with Dunkin', Subway, Baskin Robbins, and certain locations, 3 standalone Dunkins in Winchester, Stephen City, and Front Royal. I could definitely go for a Dunkin' right now.
I love them.
It's okay, but I don't know. She's got pretty good coffee.
I like the Munchkins. Those are
Yeah,
the little
they're good.
donuts.
They're good. anything I'm not supposed to eat.
Yeah. All right, this telecast of the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival Hang 10 Car Wash Firefighters Parade is being brought to you in part by Quad Graphics, Bank of Clark, Malloy Toyota, and Continental.
You do things your way. Your bank should too. From banking to lending to wealth management. When you need financial services built just for you, we're the bank for that. What's important to you matters to us too. You've got your hands full. We're here to make things like banking, loans, and investment services more manageable so you can focus on what really matters. We'll look at your financial services needs holistically and come up with solutions that fit your life, just the way you like.
What makes Trex worth it? As the industry leader, we create a product both our employees and our customers can be proud of.
It makes me feel proud that, hey, my team made this, and this is going to be on someone's house one day.
I take a lot of pride when I go places and see our product, and I'm very proud to say that I'm part of this company.
Every board we make is more than 95% recycled materials.
Everything that we're doing, you can really see the impact, and it makes you feel really good.
Trex, proud to be locally grown.
You can see on our screen right now the Strasburg High School marching band.
Directed by Kevin Esla. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, this is the 93rd Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival Firefighters Parade.
Wow. It's getting darker, you guys. You know what that means.
What's that mean?
It means we're going to have a lot of lights and a lot of sirens.
It's better than that sun shining in our eyes.
And the sun is set right behind those trees, so it looks like we're in good shape.
Right here we have Enders Fire Company. That's more of them. They were up there. They were earlier, weren't they?
Yes.
They were.
I don't know how they got separated.
Oh, I see some kind of character coming up.
Out of Sky Meadows. Nitchman Middle School out of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Daniel Zodelmeyer is the band director. They drove a long way, traveled a long way to be here.
Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Miss West Virginia is joining us today.
2024 Demi Breeden. I guess it's time to have new pageants and stuff, because a lot of these are 2024.
That's right, Miss West Virginia teen.
From Newmarket. Wagon 23.
Newmarket, Virginia.
Mm-hmm. There's our tire and ladder truck.
Another tire ladder.
Oakland Nicole Armel, Tiny Miss Frederick County Fair. And following up with her, behind her, we have Russell Hicks Middle School Marching Band.
This telecast of the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival Hang 10 Car Wash Firefighters Parade is being brought to you in part by Exalta, Navy Federal Credit Union, Shenandoah University, and Partlow Insurance. We'll be right back.
Thank you so much for all your advice. So helpful.
Of course. Have a nice day.
Can you believe we got everything signed over the phone? The people at Apple Federal Credit Union are such problem solvers.
Problem solvers. This is due tomorrow.
What are you doing? There's new math. Can't carry the one.
At Apple, we solve problems. Most problems. Apple Federal Credit Union. Imagine that.
Back to the 93rd annual Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival Hang 10 Car Wash Firefighters Parade. So glad to be with you here this evening, and we have been having such a great time with all of the bands and everything, watching the weather go. Rain,
go.
sun.
What's it doing? I can't
See
even
what's
tell
going to
you.
happen next.
What's that?
See what's going to happen next.
Yeah, it's getting pretty dark here.
It's clouding up.
Yeah.
I don't. Nope. Cross your fingers.
We're gonna
knock
make
on
it.
Wood. Knock
We're
on
gonna
wood.
make it.
I
We
sure
do
hope
have the amazing fireworks show that's
Yep.
going on right here at Hanley High School immediately following the parade, or shortly following the parade. So hopefully that will hold off for us. Coming up Hanley Boulevard now, Shenandoah Valley Winter Guard. They're celebrating their 9th season since I saw that. It's since its establishment in 2016. The Guard combines high school and middle school students, so they're from Warren County Public Schools, and they compete in Keystone Indoor Drill Association, performed in Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, you name it. They're coached by Shannon Mendoza, Amanda Carter, and Yavani Lemus.
So right now going on, we have Thunder and Lightning, just in case we have to cut this short, just giving you a little heads up. Hopefully that won't happen, but that's what's happening right now with the weather.
Yeah, so if you see people making their way down the street, which we're seeing a little bit right now.
If you see us run off camera.
If you hear the headsets thrown across the booth and there's no voices there, you know what? That's exactly. You know exactly what's happening.
Because we are under a metal tent. Just saying.
Oh my gosh! Now I'm freaking out of it.
We will press on.
We shall. We shall.
No, it's starting to rain.
It really is. I did not know this was going to be happening.
Oh yeah, we've seen it all tonight, haven't we?
We absolutely have. And I know who these guys are coming down.
You do?
I've seen them in all the places and all the parades.
The
This
Jeeps.
Yep, Muddy Ducks Jeep Club.
Yep.
They love going off-roading, doing special events for all the towns. Lots of car shows where multiple members have won a bunch of trophies. Amanda Fletcher is the owner of the club and loves to help out the community in any way she can. Again, it comes back to those car clubs that want to just hang out, drive, do some cool
Do
stuff.
what they want to do.
Yeah, a few years ago, the Jeep clubs of the area came together up in my neck of the woods in West Virginia and did Jeeps for Georgie. And we stood out because there's a little boy that loved Jeeps and he had terminal cancer.
The parade.
They came from all
everywhere.
over the country.
They came from Leesburg.
Yeah.
They went
all over the country.
And I apologize, this was Winchester Jeep Club. We got a couple Jeep clubs joining us today.
And they're all decorated so cool.
With the ducks, of course.
Yep, the inflatable ducks. If it starts pouring down rain, we might have to grab one of those and float down the road.
On down. So this is cool. Winchester Jeep Club, family-friendly Jeep Club, partakes in supporting small businesses and wheeling excursions. Sounds fun. Supporting Valley Health Systems employees during inclement weather to make sure they get to work safely. How important is that?
Yeah, for sure. And there is a bunch of them.
There sure are.
Yes, there are. There was a lot of those Jeeps.
They have that one has the windshield wiper going, and a duck is going back and forth.
I see it.
It's attached to it. Got another Mustang. That's the car of choice today.
Absolutely is.
Yes, it is. A lot of Mustangs.
I wonder if these are horsepower anonymous.
We're going to go all 5 O's. They probably.
Now I know why you guys judge earlier in the day how clean the apparatuses are and stuff like that, because if it starts pouring down rain and all that stuff.
Yeah, they got to judge them, prejudge them.
Yeah.
Because, well, we used to walk the street.
Uh-huh.
They used to park up and down Cameron Street, you know, like they shut Cameron Street down like at 8 o'clock in the morning. And they lined up all up and down Cameron Street. We judged them then, but we went to the high school and it works good out there.
Horsepower anonymous. They are not very anonymous when they are revving their engines.
Yeah.
No, they're not. We got to show off a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah, people are starting to make their way under the tents back into President's house across the street there, as you can see.
The wind is picking up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it looks like we have a break in the parade.
We sure do. Wow.
So there's a lot of stuff still going on. The 80s party is tonight.
Absolutely. That's tonight. Fireworks, we've got your awards.
Got the awards
Tomorrow's
banquet at Millwood.
Big Grand Feature Parade, Glow Fiber.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
So check out more information at thebloom.com.
This telecast of the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival Hangtown Car Wash Firefighters Parade is being brought to you by Virginia Military Institute, the Village at Orchard Ridge, Monoflow, United Bank, and Virginia is for Lovers.
Here's to doing what you love and finding success doing it. At work, at play, at home. It's a belief that guides the people of the Valley. And here's to having a nationally ranked health system right in our own backyard, delivering care you'll only find in the Valley. It's what we love doing most. treating you. Valley Health. Here's to you.
You'll still live the life you chose for yourself. Be with your friends and family. Keep your day job. Sleep in your own bed. But when your nation needs you to join a larger cause, you can be ready to answer the call. Serve with us a few weeks a year for the most uncommon mission of your life.
Welcome back to the 93rd Annual Firefighters Parade, brought to you by Hang Ten Car Wash.
All right, prepare to be thrilled by Michael Jackson's 1982 hit, performed by the Warrior Marching Band from Mardella Springs, Maryland, under the direction of Joey Coco. It is Mardella Middle and High School. This little cell is moving right on out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, you and I both were just checking the radar. Got to make sure.
You can tell that we're radio people.
Yeah,
We're ready
absolutely.
any minute to give the forecast. Right here, it's Arcola Volunteer Fire Department.
Oh, out of Loudoun County as well.
Yeah, it's a nice looking sea grave.
I hope that there's no more honorary fire ladies on top
of. Oh my gosh, bless their hearts.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Behind them, we've got the Inova Children's Critical Care Transport Team from Falls Church, Virginia. Such an important thing if there's a child in need.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm sure on there they probably have equipment that is specialized for children.
Yeah, they do.
Right now it is windy and raining.
And remember how I said that tent was keeping us dry? It's not.
No, it's not.
It's really not.
We're getting wetter and wetter.
Yes, we are. We sure are.
Well, I guess we got to put up with it.
But this, the good news is this should move out in the next 5 minutes.
I know, I can already see it lightening up.
Yeah, I hate for Lee to fire us.
Yeah. All right, coming into view right now, we've got the Blue Ridge Mountain Volunteer Fire Company. And that right there, I haven't seen all of that. Is that hose right there, the yellow or tarp?
No, that's a portable tank.
Oh, that's cool.
They set that on the ground, empty the tank in it, and go get more water.
Oh, okay.
Just one of those things that, you know, that you need.
They're out of Harper's Ferry.
Yes.
We got a brush truck here. Mountain Pride.
Now that it's dark and the lights on the trucks are
I know,
bright,
it's pretty cool.
Yes. I am digging it.
Oh, yes, it is.
And then some of them, you can see the smoke coming off them. Let's take a break. The telecast of the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival Hang 10 Car Wash Firefighters Parade is being brought to you in part by the Willows at Meadow Branch, Kraft, Claudio's Pizzeria, and Shrek Foods. Welcome back to the 93rd Annual Firefighters Parade, brought to you by Hang 10 Car Wash. And as you can see on the screen, if you're just joining us, we're experiencing a downpour right now. But I'm glad to say that we got all the bands through and all that kind of stuff. So now we just have our fire companies left and the very last division coming up behind us, which we never air because you wouldn't hear us talking. The siren division is left after this. We have wet seats and a lot of the audience have left, but you're at home probably sitting there in your warm house enjoying the lights, as Lisa said, and, you know, enjoying just being at home comfy and watching the firefighters parade.
I've got my jacket on, and, you know, I left the blanket in the trunk of my car back at the hotel before catching a ride down here.
Smart move.
Well, it's in now it's in the hotel. Now I need it for out here. But this has been so fun and so special.
Oh, it is fun.
And hopefully tomorrow the weather will hold out for the Grand Feature Parade.
Yes, I hope so.
Because there's nothing worse than the big Grand Feature Parade having rainy conditions.
Out of Dumfries and Triangle, Virginia, the Volunteer Fire Department.
E1.
Another one from the Dumfries Triangle Volunteer Fire Department. And then we have another car group here. This actually, well, I was going to say trucks, but I see some cars.
It's a little bit of everything.
Yeah. I feel for them, though, all those hours of cleaning their cars so they can be sparkly in the parade.
And then this happens.
And then it rains.
And here we are.
Clean all that apparatus.
I know, right?
Man.
Make it shine.
You got Glasgow got to go all the way back down.
Oh, yeah.
Down where they came from in the rain. Gee.
Seal the deal, seal coating. And they got some fancy lighting under there.
They sure do.
Oh,
maybe it wasn't really lightning that we saw.
Yeah.
It was just seal the deal.
You could be right.
Yeah.
It's a lot of lights.
Yeah.
All right, this festival would like to thank Anthony's Pizza and Malloy Toyota for their community support. The broadcast of the parade is being brought to you in part by Shenandoah Valley Orthodontics, Glow Fiber, Valley Health, and Rubbermaid Commercial Products.
With new McValue at McDonald's, you'll get more than you expect. All day, every day. Like a buy one, add one for $1 deal at everyone's favorite pit stop. Or when you've got to see the playoffs, get meal deals for the tailgate. And when you've got a few minutes before the bell to save on breakfast, get deals in the app. The choice is yours, and the choice with McValue is always more. Get more than you expect with new McValue at McDonald's.
You'll still live the life you chose for yourself. Be with your friends and family. Keep your day job. Sleep in your own bed. But when your nation needs you to join a larger cause, you can be ready to answer the call. Serve with us a few weeks a year for the most uncommon mission of your life.
Imagine incredibly fast, refreshingly reliable fiber-to-the-home internet. Now imagine friendly support from real people in your area. That's Glo Fiber. It's ultra-reliable, ultra-fast fiber internet with helpful local support, all from a company that's connected people for over 120 years. Glo Fiber makes it easy to sign up and easy to use, along with straightforward no-contract pricing. Simply brilliant fiber internet. That's Glo Fiber. Visit glofiber.com today.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight for the 93rd Annual Hang 10 Car Wash Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival. So many things to say. Firefighters Parade.
Oh my gosh. We've got it all in today. We got the hot sunshine, we got the cloudy, we got the pouring down rain, we got the thunder and lightning, we got the Muddy Ducks Jeep Club rolling by in front of us. I'm learning stuff. You're learning about pickleball. We're having a great time. Now we're chilly. I left my blanket in the hotel. What are we going to do?
I know. That's the way it goes.
Well, Ron, thank you so much again for joining us and giving us your knowledge. And thank you.
I heard that thunder. Yeah.
Thank you, Lisa. And you'll join everybody tomorrow for the Grand Feature Parade.
That's right. Barry Lee, Lauren McKay, and I will be back again here tomorrow for that Grand Feature. Hoping that this stays away until later in the afternoon for us. And again, you know, we've got all these events still to go tonight. I hope this rain said the radar said it was moving out of here.
Yep. Well, I'm Danielle Hedges. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and happy Apple Blossom.
We'll see you next year.
All right.